Iris.
Dividing and conquering.
I asked Maurice Smith. You guys are going to Fogo de Chão tonight, I guess they call it. It's a Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah, they did tell us we were going to a steakhouse tonight.
So I'm like, who could eat the most at a steakhouse? And he said you. He said you had a bunch of tacos last night. Walk us through this, man. What does Darius have on a night at a bowl game?
Yesterday in the hospitality room they had like tacos and stuff. I just had like 4 tacos.
He said 5.
He was exaggerating. I had 4. Yeah, I have just 4 some nachos, and then yesterday we had some food on the cruise and stuff. That was good. Had like some seafood Alfredo and stuff.
Hey, can you give us as long stories you want, man? Can you reflect on who you were when you showed up to this program back in 2019 and where you are now, how much you've grown, whether it's a man or as a football player?
I would say in 2019 when I first came to this program, I was young and hungry, eager to play. That was my whole mindset coming into that year. How can I play? How can I play and stuff like that? Just trying to, as any young guy should just want to play. Like as everybody that plays the game, you're not here to just watch. You're here to play. And as over the years, I was just able to grow mentally in the aspect of football and as in life. Just overall, just the experiences I was able to have in college. Just take all that and use it each year as each year goes on. Because each year brings a new type of task, a new type of challenge to take on. So I just look at it like that.
You seem like you're putting on and holding on more weight this year. Is it something you've done in the weight room? What changes have you done physically to maximize your talent?
Just my mentality, really. Just more so just making sure I do everything I was supposed to and just taking care of everything I need to take care of. So make sure I help put myself in a position to help the team as best as I can.
Where do you get that mentality, man? Like in this day and age, like everybody wants not promises, but they want to know like what their position is going to be, how they can play there as quickly as possible. You played left tackle as a true freshman a little bit. You learned how to snap the ball. You played guard. Just what is it about you? Where did you get that kind of, I guess, work ethic to want to help out in that kind of way?
I mean, ever since I was younger, I've always been like working like since elementary school. I wake up before school to go work out to train this sport here. So it's like, yeah, I've always had a working mentality, but I also love the sport, love football. Whatever I could do to get on the field is what I was going to do. Because throughout my career, I was struggling to be on and off the field. So whatever I could do to get on the field, I could get on the field. But I also work as well to make sure I stay on the field.
Tell the scouts that you love football. They love hearing that. Coach Atkins was saying, asked him, I'm like, hey, congrats, like you have your whole offensive line playing. And he's like, well, that's Maurice. Like, I think Maurice threatened everybody that they had to play in this game. What is it about you guys on the offensive line that you've all come together and decided to opt in and play in this game?
I just think as an O-line, this 5 of us right there all together. And then just look at the history of the group. It's a lot of guys, older guys on the team that we have a good connection with each other. So just get a week in Miami, spend time together, and take it.
It's an individual choice for everybody whether or not they play in this game. What was it about this game, this opportunity for you that made sense to want to opt in and play?
I mean, it's just another opportunity to play a game.
What's it like seeing other guys, decide to not want to take advantage of that opportunity? It's a personal decision for everybody. I talked to Kyle, Maurice said it is difficult to look around and not see the same usual guys. How do you kind of process that reality of the situation?
I think kind of the process is just, I don't know, because it is different, seeing like different guys around that we haven't had, like in those spots, like people that were on the team in the beginning of the season, not on the team now. It's kind of like It kind of feels like we didn't win anything, but at the same time, we have to look at the people that are still here as well. Like, take it with what we have and let's go from there.
I think Jarian said he'll never forget like the pain of not making it to the playoff.
Never. We will never forget. Like, never in my life will I ever forget this pain. This is a lifetime hurt. Like, this something, because it's difficult for people like Jarian and stuff like that, because this is their last opportunity in college to be able to play. And for us to have the season that we did, and then for the outcome to go the way it happened, kind of, yeah.
How are you processing it? Is it getting better every day, or is it?
Just go as the day goes, and really just not too much trying to think about it, but it's still it's still a lot, because even when you're going around town and stuff like that, if I have FSU gear on, like, oh man, that sucks what they did, y'all. It's like, little do you know, I'm.
You think it sucks? I lived it.
Yeah,
I woke up and
I had to experience it. It's still kind of processing. Could be processing for a long time.
I know you mentioned it about, you look around and you're like, man, it feels like we didn't even play a season or whatever, but man, you guys did, man. You guys won 13 games. You won every single game. I mean, but is it hard to not? Did almost that decision take away what you guys had accomplished? Everybody saw on the field.
I mean, what do you think?
I know. I co-host a podcast, and my co-host is like, man, the season was worthless now. And I'm like, but they won these games. We know how good they are. We saw you guys play well.
You go 13-0, like I say, there's a lot of factors that they want to say that adds into the reason for it.
I got you. All right, we'll move on. Just
I don't want to.
Having Coach Norvell, seemingly the same guy every day, no matter what happens. Just what's it been like having him help rebuild this program, and how important is that in a leader to be that way, just the same guy all the time, no matter what?
Well, if you really look at Coach Norvell's track record, he's shown to rebuild programs and change them around. And in the past 2 years, he's shown us that we can win ball games with him as our coach. So I have no doubt in what Coach Norvell and their plan is. They've shown us that they can get the job done. Just recruiting, rebuilding, and all that stuff. Like, we just got to bring the right people in, people that want to come in and help change, help continue to make this program go in the right direction. Because we've already made changes. We're trying to continue to build and grow.
Was the energy, enthusiasm at yesterday's practice, was that any different than kind of those few ones that you guys had before? I know it was before Christmas, and everybody's probably trying to get home for Christmas. Maurice said that he thought, he knew yesterday that you guys were ready by the way you practiced. How did you think practice was yesterday?
I think the great thing about this coaching staff is helped us build a great consistency within each other. So just everything is pretty consistent, like the practices, everything is pretty straightforward. So whenever you come out there, don't think you're not going to work. So, if you think you come out of practice, just chill out. Like, we'll get it in regardless who is there, what's going on.
What have you seen from Brock? How confident are you in Brock's ability to perform on Saturday?
I mean, we gotta take him in. It's his second time starting in college at a bowl game at that. Good Orange Bowl. So it's his second game starting. So you gotta help lean on your teammates. It just brings us closer as a team, really, because we're really gonna have to beat down together.
You've been one of the guys on this team for a longer amount of time. Just how have you taken in the past 3 weeks from winning the ACC championship to Selection Sunday, and now having the opportunity to kind of decompress and play this game on Saturday?
It's been a lot, actually. Like, it's really just wanting to see family, and it's with the whole decision and his practices, it's been a lot to just think about. And taking time to decompress was also needed as well. But I think now he's really trying to get back into the things of get ready for the game that's ahead.
Do you think it's been difficult? I don't know whether for you personally or just for the team overall. Do you think it's been difficult to kind of tap back in a little bit?
I think it's been difficult because I will. Once we got there, we got to get out there.
Obviously, you talked a little bit about Brock. Just what does it say about him? You know, both of his first two starts are probably the most important games of the season. Do you talk with him at all about kind of maybe the pressure that he may be facing? I mean, mental pressure, not necessarily pressure from the defensive line. Do you talk to him about that at all, or you just kind of let him go through the process himself?
Of course, you talk with him, but also you gotta let him experience the process himself. Because you gotta let him, like, he's gonna understand, like, this is his story right now. This is his story to tell. You came in, you won an ACC championship, your first start ever. Then your second start ever is at a bowl game in Orangeburg against Georgia. And then this is how he's setting up his future. And as older people on the team, you know, it's just a team collectively. We just stay tight-knit together and we keep each other sane, so no matter what, I got your back, you got my back.
Just for you as an offensive lineman, you've been playing with a rotation about 7 or 8 offensive linemen all season, and you've played multiple positions. How much of that is load management? How much of that is just playing where you're needed to be?
I think if we're just more so just doing the best, like doing whatever's necessary for us to continue to have success in the game, which we did throughout this whole year. We did Seminoles, so it is more so just how can we specifically put ourselves in the best position to win the game and take care of the task that's ahead of us.
So obviously this is a big bowl game, New Year's Six Bowl. It's supposed to be a celebration of the season, and that's what the end of the season exhibition is supposed to be. But there's been a lot of opt-outs, and there's going to be a lot of younger guys playing in this game. Just how do you kind of balance the whole, well, this is supposed to be a celebration of the season, and you're getting valuable reps for younger players on the team?
We still celebrate. We got a week down here to enjoy each other as a team, and also get some good work in. So it's just like you just gotta take it how it is, and then just for just like the game and stuff. Like with the young guys, want to see a lot of time. So it's gonna be real exciting just to watch them go out there and play. I'm very excited to just see how they go out there and just attack the game and just get everything in the experience to help them prepare for next year, because this can help them understand the game speed, the game strength, the type of mentality you need to take to having going to a game. So it's like this can help be a big learning curve for a lot of people.
Along those same kind of lines, the fact that you're playing against back-to-back national champions and one of the best teams in the country, just how does that play into things? Like how does that allow these younger guys to get real valuable reps against one of the best teams in the country?
Yeah, like any rep is good reps, but just at a high level, this is a very high level team. We play at a high level, so just to get that good competition all the time, it'll just help elevate their game and, like I said, prepare them for what's to come in the future. And also just give us a chance to have our prepare for next year.
Thanks, Darius.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
About for when we get back on the field. But tell me a little bit about your experience so far, the Orange Bowl reception, the feeling, camaraderie with your teammates, and how that's played a part in the team building.
So we had we had time to go home and stuff, and I actually couldn't wait to get down here to spend time with my teammates. That's probably one of the biggest things. Is just the people we come and go with every day, like the work we put in together, and so like everything that we've done together is pretty much exciting. We're just coming down here and just spending a week with everybody, and just the people that I came in with, and like people that we just built relationships with, just be able to have a good time, enjoy our time together.
Now, with everybody focusing on all of the changes, internally, do you guys kind of look at that as an advantage because you know what you have on your team, like as far as power and skill? Like, people are kind of downplaying all opt-outs and replacements, but you guys seem pretty confident in the team that you're bringing out of that field this week. Can you tell me a little bit about that thinking that's going on amongst the team?
Our team is built off of just hard work. I mean, we're just working people. So it's just more so just coming in with the game and just, you gotta have confidence. Like you can't just come out and let's say, you have no confidence, I'm sorry. And like you have to have confidence coming to the weekend, into the game and stuff, and just believe in the people that you have out there. And it's just opportunities for people to go out and showcase what they have, their talent.
So, things like this, early in the morning, a bunch of questions about things you probably might not rather even answer, right? Let's just be honest. Just want to play ball. Does that add any complexity to a game when you have to mentally field these questions and skirt around silly questions and people trying to trap you up and hook you up and get into the conversation?
I really just take it as a conversation. Like after we finish these interviews, it's not really going to too much play back in my mind. Like, oh, what did I say here? What did I say there? Like, what I say is what I say. I'm more so just looking forward to, like I said, spending the time with the people I'm here with, and just taking in all the experiences and all the events that, just enjoying the Miami and Orange Bowl. Yes, sir. Enjoying.
Thank you very much. You have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Good to interview at the next level too.
Yes, sir.